qualify for that gift. I didn't even start my stopwatch. I wanted to time how soon you could do that. Because simple job, 1 to 10:55, no great magic. This time you're really going to get a gift, all right? I'm going to give you a wonderful reward. The task for you is to give me the sum of the digits from 1 to 100. So let's see who's going to do it first. Let's start. 5050. I just had 5 seconds up here. Some smarty pants up there. How did you get 5050? Can you tell me how did you get that? Formula. And when did you learn formula? Kadi ekla formula in college. When did you learn formula? In school. And unfortunately, most of us forget these formulas in school. We don't use them at all in school. We don't even use them after school. We use them only during exam, and that's the end of the formula. So, what a lousy way to give me an answer is to quote a formula. Yes, there is a mathematical formula. Just for you to know what that formula is, it is undisputed, the formula. The formula is wonderful. N plus n square divided by 2. If you use it for any digits or series, it could be 1 to 100, 1 to 1,000, 1 to 10,000, whatever number of digits in a series, you will always get the correct answer. No great magic. Why? If you interpret this formula, that's how it is. 100 plus square of 100 divided by 2. If you expand this further in school, that's what we were taught in school. Expand. The more you expand, the better off you're going to be. So you expand, you're going to reach the answer. 10,100 divided by 2. Answer is 5050. Correct. But I don't want such answers any longer because I cannot run business with these damn formulas. I cannot do things better in my life with these formulas. I need a better way to think. So what's a better way to think? Wonderful tools invented by Edward de Bono. That's the tool framework I'm going to talk to you. One such tool he invented is a wonderful word. Every single time I go to Chennai, they love this word. It's called po. Everybody repeat after me. Say po. Po doesn't mean elle po. It only means po. Repeat after me. Po. Po. Po means provocative operation. It also means possibilities. It's one out of the wonderful set of tools invented by Edward de Bono. Using Po, we will solve a complex mathematical problem in a radically different way. We'll learn to think using tools in our mind. If we use tools in our mind, we can solve any complex problem differently in the shortest possible time. How? Here is Po for you. The way we write Po, it's a new word, got entry into the Oxford Dictionary. Edward de Bono has invented 200 words. One such word is Po. Po stands for, as I said, provocative operation. Meaning, we are going to do some ungali, colloquially in India. In Marathi, pin maraichi. If we do pin, we will be able to get some fresh thinking in our brain. We'll get some fresh ideas in our brain. So, how's that? Here is how. I said, sum of the digits, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way up to 100. So, using one of the techniques of Po, which is called reversal Po, we will solve a complex mathematical problem. What's reversal Po? I'm going to write the digits in the reverse order. As you can see, the order written already is ascending order. I'm going to write it now descending order. 100, 99, 98, 97, 96. What's going to be the digits till I come to 96? Who's going to tell me? Quick. Now, you can see some discerning phenomena and a pattern emerging. Who can tell me what's a pattern that you see? If you tell me what's a pattern you see, you get a star. Sincerely, you get a star. Come on, tell me what's a pattern you see. If you add, you get 101. So I got a quick answer, correct answer. No great magic about this answer. If you're just quick with observation, you can see. If you total 1 to 100, strangely, for all 100 digits, you will get a commonality of the pattern. And that is, you will get 101 constant for all 100 digits. No great magic. Why? Because as you add 1 up in the ascending order, you are minusing 1 in the descending order. Mathematically, you will never go wrong. It will always be constant 101. So what's the answer? I don't need any formulas. Sorry about that. I need fresh thinking. Do things simpler, easier, quicker, faster. That's the name of the business today. If I can do things quicker, faster, better, and I can learn to think better, I can get my team to think better, I will have success. I will have value addition all the way. What's the answer? It's very simple. No great magic. No mathematician is going to pose you. He's going to say, wow, how come I didn't think of that before? 101 times simply 50 is going to be equal to 5050. This is a complex way. If you want to add 2 more steps, it's your prerogative. But we got to make things simpler. That's what creativity is all about. 101 into 100. But that's not going to be the correct formula. Why? Because the number of digits are going to be added twice. It's going to complex it. We're going to have 1 more step for complexity. I don't want that. I want simpler, easier, quicker. If I can think this way, I will have success. If I can think this way, I'm going to have value addition. So how did I reach this conclusion? Simply using possibilities in my mind. Po also comes from possible. We're going to see that as we move along. So what is creativity? Creativity is just doing all this and much more, challenging your perception. Here comes the second test for you. Write down the 5 alphabets that are up there. TEMPH. And what's your task? I'm going to give you just about 30 seconds individually without talking to anybody. Your task is to write down which alphabet is the odd one out. There's one alphabet out of these 5 which is peculiar, just doesn't fit. Which alphabet, according to you, doesn't fit? Write down the answer. Hold on. I'm going to ask you 30 seconds. And if you think of more than one, write it down too. Time's already started. You got 20 seconds still to go. Count down. You got to think first. Don't be in a hurry to give me the answer. Think. Keep time to think. Very important.